if you want attention, like you want people to stare at you when you do you know how many compliments I got today? I got so many compliments. Like everybody was like, this your sleeve, this your sleeve, this your sleeve is so cute. And I'm like, yeah, I made it, I made it, I made it. You know that feelings when you make your own dress. So that's the feeling I got today when I went out. So guys, I'm going to be teaching you how to make this gorgeous sleeve because I want you guys to feel fly. So thank you so much. Keep on watching. So here is the fabric that I'll be working on. This is a brocade fabric. So my measurement is 14 by 14, as you can see. And my fabric is also placed on fold. Let me open so you can see that. So on the open part of my fabric, I'm going to measure 4 inches downward like so. And then I'll connect it like so, drawing my inverted S. And I'll cut this out. So I'll be cutting 2 of these. So you can see I have one as my main piece and one as my lining piece. So I'm just going to put the other one aside and I'll work on my lining piece. I want my lining to be 1 inch shorter. So I'm going to measure 1 inch now and trim that out. So once I'm done trimming out, I will take my hard color gum. You can see the part that has glue. That's the part I'll be facing to my lining piece. And then I'll cut out the same shape. So once I'm done cutting out the same shape, I'm going to place it and then I'll continue trimming till I'm satisfied. So I'll be using 1 inch for my side seam. So, and I don't want my collar gum to get to that part. So I'll be trimming that part out. So I'll be trimming like 1 inch out of the way because I don't want to sew on my collar gum. And you can see the curved part of my sleeve. I went down by 1 inch as well. So I'm going to iron this down. So on the end part of my sleeve, I'm going to trim out 1/2 inch. And then I will give it a good press. So I noticed that it wasn't gluing very well to my fabric. So I decided to add hemming gum to it. So that it will give it more strength to glue very well to my fabric. So notice that I'm not placing the hemming gum to my side seams. Okay, you can see the way I'm placing my hemming gum. So now that I'm done placing my hemming gum the way I want it, I'm going to place the part that has glue facing the wrong side of my fabric, okay? So I'm going to arrange it neatly and then I'll give it a good press. Don't forget to use a good steam iron when you are doing this. Make sure you press very well so that it lays flat. Press very, very well. So once I'm done doing pressing, I'm going to flip it over to the other side and give it a good press and make sure that no part is rumpled. Okay. So once I'm done doing that, I'll take my main fabric and I'll place it like so, right side facing each other. I'll sew down 1/2 inch and then I'll top stitch it. So here I'm just joining my fabric half an inch together like so. And once I'm done doing that, I'll top stitch on the part that has the collar gum, because that's my lining piece. So once I'm done doing that, I'll flip my fabric right sides facing each other like so, and then I'll sew down my 1 inch for my side seam. So now I'm done sewing down the 1 inch. I'm just going to open my seams like so and give it a good press using my steam iron as well. So this is very important. Like I always say in my videos, make sure you press your fabric, press your seam. This is very important. So now that I'm done pressing, I'm just going to fold my fabric like so, and then I'll arrange it neatly, making sure that my side seam of both my lining piece and the main piece aligns properly. So I'll continue like so, making sure that the both edge meets. Once I'm done doing that, I'm just going to press just the side seam alone so that it lays flat. So once I'm done doing that, I'm just going to be pressing it round like so that it will maintain the round shape. Okay, so give it a good press. You can see the part that I top stitch is inside the fabric. So now this is my dress. Okay, so I'm going to measure the armhole circumference of my dress. So whatever the armhole circumference of your dress is, you will now take your hand needle and thread to gather the circumference of your sleeve. So you can see that I've gone ahead to gather this, and I've concentrated the gathered part on the center part alone. So now I'm just going to measure to make sure that it corresponds with my dress, with the armhole of my dress. Okay, so once I'm satisfied with what I have, I'm just going to merge the side seam of my armhole and the side seam of my sleeve together. I'll pin down and then I'll sew this round. So here's the final look of my dress. I hope you like what you see. Don't forget to leave a thumbs up, leave a comment in the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Bye for now.